Greetings, adventurers! Today we will go back to 1995, to that wonderful time when games were complex, challenging, and incredibly interesting. Today I will tell you about Albion. The plot of this game deserves a book. A discoveries that await you will leave you with only one question in your mind. Why don't they do this now? So if you like old school, hit a like button and let's go. In the year 2227, the space research ship Toronto reaches a remote star system. The ship owner, the mega corporation, believes that the third planet in the orbital system contains rich mineral deposit and determined to extract them as soon as possible. The computer has identified the planet as a desert with no life forms. You will play the pilot, Tom Driscoll, who was sent on a small raccoon mission. Your mission is simple, you just need to find the best place for mining station. But something strange happens to Tom as soon as the ship left the hyperspace. Our character began to be haunted by strange dreams, which became more and more frequent. What is the meaning of this dream? During the flight, the shuttle's control fails. Tom, an anthropologist professor who also a government inspector, are forced to make an emergency landing on the surface of the planet. They discover that it has a lot of oxygen, rich flora and fauna, as well as intelligent population. Natives is represented by feline humanoids with magical abilities, and oddly enough, humans. The secret of the human presence on the planet for many hundred years, Tom also has yet to reveal. And it's only a beginning of the story. What will happen next? Oh, as I mentioned before, it's worth a book. But friends, enough of stories, let's talk about the gameplay. Be prepared for the fact that you will have to read a lot. The plot is revealed in dialogues, which are quite long. In general, it's quite linear, but despite this, the player is given enough freedom to explore the world and get to know its inhabitants, their habits and customs, their culture alien to humans. You won't be able to create your own character. A script plot binding oblige you to be Tom, a shuttle pilot, and give you corresponding abilities. Your party can consist from 6 characters including you, but also it's entirely depend on plot situations. You can get rid of unwanted companion, but it's highly recommended not to do so. Some equipment item can be used only by certain classes and races. An extra pair of hands or palms will not hurt you at all, cause there will be just plenty of enemies you need to fight in the world of Albion. And just take a look at those classes: pilot, scientist, warrior, mage, druid, enlightened one, technician. Oh, such a huge variety. You can gather a very unique group. The game combat will be turn-based. You give your fighters specific orders on the field divided into the squares, and then just watch how they will be executed in real time. The inventory becomes available only during breaks between combat phases, and you should use this time to heal your characters or change the equipment. Cause sometimes you can run out of throwing weapons, or you just need to change your broken equipment. Or maybe you just decide to leave the battlefield cause this combat is just too hard. Some game characters can use magic, which is divided into 4 classes. As expected, spells are not very strong in the early stages, are replaced by more powerful and deadly ones as the story progresses. You don't have to give orders each turn. If you choose your warriors to attack an enemy, he will attack it until the enemy will die, or you decide to change the order. Combat is very easy to grasp, and I find it completely satisfying. Your physical stats like agility, intelligence, speed, endurance, and luck remain virtually unchanged through the game. But your skills will grow when you use them or when you level up. No one will let you choose which skill to raise. When you got enough experience, the character stats will simply increase by a certain amount. The exception is training points. You will get those points during level ups, and you can use it to raise a certain stat with the help of the trainer. Albion game use a very unique approach when displaying the game world and events that take place in it. When you explore in buildings, communicating with NPCs, or just traveling the world map, the camera will be from top-down perspective. But once you decide to descend into the dungeon or just explore the city, the camera will be from first person, like in Might and Magic series. And don't forget, your characters need to eat and sleep occasionally. And if you plan to explore a dark cave, it wouldn't hurt to stock up on torches. Cause if you don't light torches, the complete darkness will meet you, and you literally won't be able to see or do anything. You will have map, but you won't have a quest journal, so my friend, you need an old notebook and a pencil, like in good old times. You will quickly get used to controls and interface, and a good plot, nice visuals, and interesting gameplay make this RPG good entertainment for any fan of the genre who would not mind spending time reading long dialogues or playing tactical battles. And by the way, you can get it on GOG only for $3. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. So meet you there.